Good morning, my beautiful friends. Happy New Year to you. I am Maui Paul. This is your wake up call with Maui Paul. We are here today to say some nice things about ourselves. And while we're at it, we are here to flip a card over and see what the first word of the new year is. So I want to say thank you guys so much for being here. Happy 2024 to you. We made it another year. And it is time to do new things and to be new ways and to start off this year on the most solid ground that we've ever started off a new year on. The fact is that we are smarter, we are wiser, we are more experienced than we have ever been before. And so how could we be anything but more equipped to fulfill our dreams and to fulfill our own destinies and to really to choose what works well for us and to just be the ultimate versions of ourselves. And we can do that. And this new year, this turning of the year is it's a touchstone point in so many people's lives. The fact is that the sun came up today just like it came up yesterday, and yet there is a newness, there is a new feeling because in the collective consciousness, everybody all around the world has celebrated the passing of last night into the night that is into the morning that is becoming. So here we are today to celebrate a new year. So happy new year to you. May your new year be filled with love and prosperity and the fulfillment of your dreams. And let's set ourselves up to receive that today by really affirming something good about us. Question of the day is, what are you looking forward to? And let's see here. So Amanda says, finding normal again. Yeah, ain't that the truth, Amanda? I feel like my last year topsy-turvied me something awful, and I am looking forward to finding normal again myself. Let's see here. Good morning, Dan. You made it. You made it to the call. Last night you told me you weren't sure if you were going to make it, and here you are. So really appreciate you being here. Thanks so much for making it to the call this morning. Hey, I had to wake up for it, right? Surprisingly, I woke up fairly chipper. Let's see. Lauren says, I'm looking forward to making many more happy memories with great friends and getting healthier for the new year. And happiness, healthiness, friends, isn't Lauren, you know exactly what's important in life. Let's see. Dan is looking forward to finishing in Omaha and getting back to retirement. That's a fact. I'm looking forward to you being finished with Omaha too, Dan, so you can just continue with your plans of traveling around and seeing the grands and just having more of the same thing that Lauren has in her life, more happy memories with great friends, great family, and a wonderful, healthy new year. So, all right, the question of the day for you guys, what are you looking forward to? I'm looking forward to a little bit more peace and serenity in my life. I'm looking forward to some closure as well. In about 4 days, I'm going up to Pennsylvania to actually tomorrow I'm going up to Pennsylvania, but in about 4 days I have a memorial service for my dad, and that's going to be a very emotional time for me. And so I'm just kind of looking forward to having that closure with family and loved ones, and it's kind of like starting the process, Dan, that you are and have been working on for probably about a year now. I'll be starting that process here in just a couple of days of just helping my mom to handle final household stuff for my dad, and just to send him off with all the beautiful memories that that continue to live inside of my heart. So I'm looking forward to some closure in my life, and as some doors close, other doors open, and I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of opportunities are presented to me in 2024. And my every day in every way, my life is always getting better and better. It's one of my mantras. And so here I am just before you guys to let you know that I have lots of stuff in my life that is unresolved too. And just because I pop on with the wake up call every morning and just being incredibly, hopefully a little bit contagiously positive, the fact is that I still have plenty of hurt and pain in my life too that I am currently dealing with. And well, just the fact is that these cards and these affirmations in the morning help me to be a better person to deal with that. So I look forward to a new year with hope. I look forward to a new year with I'm not so much into New Year's resolutions, but I am resolute about my about just being the best version of myself that I can be, and catching myself when I'm not being that, when I'm not living up to my own standards of behavior that I have found work best for me. So happy new year to y'all. I'm looking forward to more time with my friends, more time with my family, my biological family and my chosen family, but more time with the people that I just love and adore, and more lovely, wonderful experiences to have. So, all right. So let's turn over the card for the first card for the year. A lot of people have asked me what this one was, and I intentionally picked this one. So typically I will randomly shuffle my deck and see what comes. But for New Year's, I felt like there was one word that very much described how I'm feeling in this new year, and hopefully how you are feeling as well. So let's join together. I'm going to pull the card, and I'm going to ask you if you are the affirmation on it. We are going to say out loud, "I am" that affirmation, and then we will discuss it, write it down in the chat, and just continue to really build this into our lives. And the card for the beginning of the year that I have very intentionally selected is "I am ready." I am ready. My preparations pave the way. So I am ready. My preparations pave the way. Are you ready? You are ready. Your preparations pave the way. And I am going to write that down in the chat. I am ready. My preparations pave the My preparations pave the way. You are ready. Whatever it is that you intend to accomplish in this new year, you are ready for it. Whatever it is that life throws at you in this new year, you are ready for it. You're prepared for it. You are capable of doing it. You are capable of accomplishing it. And I am ready to do it too. I am ready to be the biggest and best and brightest version of myself that ever existed in this new year. And you are too. And the fact is that all of the stuff that stopped you last year is not going to stop you this year. All of the ways in which we intentionally sabotaged ourselves last year are not going to apply to us this year. All the ways that we all the ways that we thought we weren't ready, or thought that we needed to research something or learn something or buy something in order to do something that we desire to do. We are cutting through all of that bullshit in 2024 because we are ready. We are ready. We are ready to achieve the dreams that we have set for ourselves, the goals that we have set for ourselves. We are ready to move forward in ways that are fundamentally important to us. We are ready to sift through the dross in our life, separating the wheat from the chaff and deciding what is most important for us, and then moving forward intentionally on that. We are ready. Our preparations pave the way. All the stuff that you did last year is going to help you this year. All of the wake up calls that we had last year, all of the internal embodiments of positive thinking that we created last year are helping us this year. We are ready. I am ready. I am ready to make the wake up call a thing that reaches more people. I am ready to have the dreams that are inside of my heart come to fruition, because Lord knows the only person who can bring them to fruition is me, because the only person who knows that they're there is me. You are ready. You are ready for life. You are ready for what life brings. And we all know that this upcoming year is going to bring its fair share of joys and challenges. It's going to bring its fair share of victories and setbacks. And no matter what the world brings to us and what the world serves to us, we are ready to handle it, because we are people who are very intentional about making sure that our internal narratives, the words that we tell ourselves, are positive and edifying. This world is not here to say nice things about us. The messaging that we get from the world outside is not typically positive messaging. And even when it is positive messaging, a lot of times there's an ulterior motive behind it. My friends, the only ulterior motive that I have behind this show is to make sure that the people around me are living their absolute best life. That's my job. That's my goal. That's my highest aspiration. is that you and the people that you love, the people that you interface with, the people that you interact with, the people that you have relationships with, the people that I can't reach with the Wake Up Call with Maui Paul, that all of those people are living the absolute best life. Because as you are living it, and as humanity gets better, and as society itself gets better, then my life also gets to benefit from that. So I am ready today. My preparations paved the way. I am prepared. I am continually prepared. And the fact is that the stuff that bothered me last year doesn't have to bother me this year. And the ways that I held myself back last year don't have to be the ways that I hold myself back this year. The course is laid out before us. We have set ourselves in the right direction. We have, as Heather says, had been ready to live an intentional life. And we are, and we can, and we will. So I am ready today. You are ready too. We are ready. So are you ready? You are ready. Your preparations have paved the way. The you that you have been becoming has paved the way. And I love that person. I love the you that you have been becoming. I love who my friends are becoming. When I look at the people around me, it is very plain to me that each and every one of us is on a growth trajectory. Every one of us is on a growth path. Every one of us has seen the course laid out before us and said, I'm going to run that race. And we have one precious human life to live. And so we are going to live it. And we are going to live it with incredible vigor, with excitement. We are ready. Our preparations pave the way. And so one of the things that I'm ready for in 2024 is to very intentionally bring the wake-up call to new audiences. So thank you to everybody who shares this broadcast. Thank you to the people who talk about this to their friends. Thank you to those of you who just show up and comment on it and tell the Facebook algorithm that this is something that is worth watching, that this is something that's worth dedicating 15 minutes to in the morning. You guys are amazing. And I really appreciate you. I love you and I care about you. So I am ready. My preparations paved the way. And I am looking forward to doing bigger and more awesome things with this broadcast, even as the year goes by. So at this point, I am ready to go and begin my new year by hanging out at a coffee shop that will be closed will open for only one day before it closes for the season. So we'll see what happens over there when the seasons change and what that morphs into. I feel like I'm kind of closing out a part of my life, going to this coffee shop for the last time as the season closes. But yeah, I'm ready to go do that. And I'm really grateful. Thank you, Amanda, for showing up. It begins your day the right way. It begins my day the right way too. If you guys have ever heard of the saying of waking up on the right side of bed or waking up on the wrong side of bed, I used to wake up on the wrong side of bed sometimes, and I would just wallow in self-pity and wallow in these feelings that were completely destructive for me. And when I did that, I would lose whole days, sometimes whole weeks, just being angry with myself or angry with the people around me or emotionally, unsure or feeling insecure. And the fact is that when I started to very intentionally begin my day by affirming something nice about myself, the instances of that happening reduced and reduced and reduced and have now been basically eliminated. Yesterday, I had some very powerful emotions come up, and they did not affect me for more than about an hour and a half before I was like, okay, I'm done with it. I'm done with feeling this. I'm done with experiencing this. And it really, when I looked back at what the change was, it was that I had all of these positive narratives running around inside of my head, such that the negative narratives that had previously been in there just didn't have time to get a foothold. So I am ready. My preparations pave the way. I am prepared for the things that are important for me to do, for the dreams that live inside of my heart, and you are too. So let's go off. Let's have an amazing day. Let's have an amazing year. And as we do that, let's just come to a complete understanding that that when we live our best lives, we inspire the people around us to live their best lives too, and then we get to be the recipients of of a life well lived, not just ours, but also the lives of the people around us. And that is how we do world changing stuff. I'm one person among 7.5 billion people. The work that I do only can reach a very tiny, tiny percentage of the folks in this world. And yet, the work that I do, the wake up call that I make, the encouragement that I build into your lives has the ability to exponentially spread. And so the work that you do today, the way that you treat other people with love and respect and kindness, that has the ability to transcend everything. I believe that the only eternal thing in our entire lives is the love that we share with others. That we are born one day, we die one day, and that in between that, all the stuff that we build it on other people's foundations, and then we leave it to somebody else. All the stuff that we build, and yet the love that we share, the way that we love the people around us, that is eternal. Because if you can have a day that is 1% better because I was in it, then you will transfer that to every single person who is all around you. And then they will also never be able to unhave that day. They'll never be able to unexperience that love. So let's love the people around us. Let's be let's just really be the change that we would like to see in this world, because we are ready to be that change. And God knows this world is ready for us to be that change too. Look at everything that's going around and say, how can I change these huge things that are happening? And the answer is simply by loving the people around us, respecting the people around us, and most importantly, by loving ourselves and recognizing our inherent value and worth, because we are awesome. So let's celebrate our inherent value and worth. All right, guys, I am ready to get off the broadcast, but I just want to say thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate you guys starting off the new year with me. Happy New Year to you. I love you and care about you, and we'll talk to you tomorrow at 9 a.m., where we will go through another empowering wake up call. Until then, aloha from paradise.